Everybody, what is going on? This is Ian here. I am a musician, got my degree, spent a lot of money, here to tell you how and what I learned along the way. Also, I'm a producer and songwriter. Hey, make sure you visit, follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Going on, and I have a podcast that is the Musicians Hangout, where I speak about issues facing us musicians. Just got a few minutes. I'm gonna tell you what I think about the certain situation with R. Kelly. As I said on the podcast, it's disgusting. It is very unfortunate that these young ladies out here are having to deal with what's going on at home in their minds and have to live with this every day. Unfortunately, he was sexually abused when he was. I believe what he's doing to little girls is they are his psychology. These little girls are his sister, and he's having power over his sister as he gets older. He never got therapy, never got seen for that. Those girls represent the power struggle he had with his sister. And he had no power when he was a kid, and he can help himself. Now he's flipping that on and on to the girls. Number two, I didn't give numbers, but number two, he should go to jail for it. You should not be taking advantage of kids. The parents are just as responsible for him, giving their daughters up to him for a little bit of cash. The reason why he's not in jail is because he paid off the parents. The grandmas, the grandparents, the daddies, the uncles, all of them are just as guilty as R. Kelly. You said, what, just as? Yeah, man, they knew what was going on. They knew about him and Aaliyah at 15. We all knew. We all knew 20 years ago, 30 years, 25, however long it was. Well, 18, yeah, 20 years ago. We all knew the situation with Aaliyah when he was 27 and she was 15. And we kind of ignored it, took it to the side. We were stepping in the name of love. We believed we could fly. We, us fellas said, told the ladies our bodies calling for you. And the women were not twerking, bankhead bouncing, I guess back in the day, to Ignition. So we kind of all took that, it was like, yeah, that's that situation. We can kind of see past that a little bit. That's kind of weird, but, we ain't gonna put too much stock in that. That's what we did. Us people. Us fans. And we thinking like, how can this man who believes he can fly and had a song with Celine Dion saying, I'm your angel. How could this man be such a monster? I don't believe it until that P tape came out. And then we said, hey, that guy's peeing on some people. We still took that, he went to trial, and guess what the parents did? Guess why he didn't get prosecuted? Little girl face right there on the screen. I mean, this is before Step in the Name of Love, probably, yeah. Right there on the screen. And he was peeing on her. He said his face right there on the screen in the what room that lady called? Lisa Van Allen, one of the survivors on the series. Lisa Van Allen said it was the bamboo room or something like that. Yeah, the bamboo room downstairs. And he peed on the little girl. We saw it. Guess what the parents did? The parents said, no, that ain't him. That's not him. So he didn't get prosecuted. He did not go to jail. He settled out of court with a lot of them. And so now we got to mute. People saying mute R. Kelly. There's not that much big of a movement going on about that. But we're kind of like, okay, yeah, he should go to jail. He should get the Cosby treatment. And so that's the thing with R. Kelly. He has great songs, but he does not have a great character. Some people are defending, saying, they like the songs. They can separate the man from the songs. But I don't think you can do that. You can't separate the man from the song. The song came from the man. It came from the idea, the heart, the thought, the spirit. Believe it or not, he does have a spirit of R. Kelly, and so they came. He is part of the song. You can't deny that and get away from it. You feel me? So the whole thing is a mess. And my thing is also, this is the whole big thing with the music business in general. One of the ladies on the docu-series, if you didn't know, the docu-series is on Lifetime. And it's detailing survivors' accounts of being trapped in the closet, no pun intended, no, but really, being trapped with R. Kelly and being used as sexual objects. People flying them in, flying him out of town, and doing whatever he wants with them. And they said they have accounts of having beds all over the studio, and that's just weird. Just having beds all over the studio. And I didn't listen to Nick Cannon and when he said about him working with R. Kelly. And Nick Cannon said that he worked with Kelly and didn't see anything weird when he went to his Chicago studio to work on his album. At that time, remember, he was on Jive Records, and R. Kelly wrote for many artists. He wrote so many songs. He wrote a lot of songs for many people. B2K, and helped produce Nick Cannon, Hotel. I remember that song. I was jamming to it in my freshman year of college with some friends in the car. I remember that. And so that's the thing. He didn't see anything weird. And he said that R. Kelly told him, don't believe them. So Nick Cannon look past it, and he still worked with him. And also with Dame Dash, this is on the Nick Cannon podcast, by the way. It's a really good podcast. I listened to it yesterday, and he said that Aaliyah told Dame at the time, it's too painful, don't say anything about it, just stay quiet about it. And so out of respect for Aaliyah, Dame did. But he said he don't F with R. Kelly like that. What about the Jay-Z album with R. Kelly? And he said he didn't have anything to do with it. And he didn't make money together. If you want to hear the whole story, go to Nick Cannon's podcast. But he said he had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with the album or the tour. And they did not make money together. He said he was in the Fiesta. That was me, brother. They ain't gonna beat me. But he was in the Fiesta video, but he said he never had a scene with him. So, that's on him. That's what he said. But listen to the whole thing on his podcast, and you get a better understanding in more detail. I'm just giving you from the gist of what I heard. So anyway, so I'd like to know, put in the comments, can you listen to R. Kelly? And by the way, are the parents and R. Kelly, everybody responsible? Everyone around him is responsible. His security, his manager, his publicist, his business manager, his accountant, the entire record label of Jive, the CEO, all of them. Everybody working at that label. Everybody. The producers, you ain't off the hook. GQ magazine, Celine Dion. None of y'all get off the hook. Y'all were there at the time. You heard about it. You maybe have seen it. Y'all are just as responsible as R. Kelly. You didn't report a crime when you saw it. So you're accessories to a crime. All of you all are. Everybody. Which was Clive Davis. I think he was there at the time, unless he had started J Records. Everybody, Essence Magazine, everybody, all the festivals, the tour managers, all of y'all are responsible for making this man relevant. All of y'all. Still. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. Make sure you comment, subscribe, and like the video if you like what you heard.